I'm here to tell you a story about a horse. Not necessarily one horse, but a lot of horses. So this is 1887, New York City. There are 150,000 horses on the streets of New York City every day. Each one produces 15 to 30 pounds of manure. It's known as the Great Horse Manure Crisis of the 1800s. And so what happens when we have a crisis? Sorry, Ted. We call a consultant. And the consultants come in and they have all kinds of good ideas on how they're going to fix this crisis, right? You got to take your horses out of the city at night. You can no longer keep them in the city. We're going to get cleaning crews that go through with better equipment. We're going to give them better shovels, better better wheelbarrows. The better equipment, we're going to clean up better, right? Here's the problem. None of the consultants' great ideas actually worked. There were projections that in 30 years, New York streets were going to be buried under 9 feet of horse manure. Can anybody tell me what actually did work? That's right, the car. It wasn't faster shovels. It wasn't more rules, more regulations. It was a technology advancement that changed how we did transportation. Let me talk to you about another crisis. Mike just mentioned it. We have a healthcare crisis. The U.S. spends nearly double per person on healthcare than every other developed nation. Our deductibles have skyrocketed 63%, premiums by 19%, far outpacing, the workers' growth in earnings. I'm not telling you things you don't understand. Everybody in this room knows these stats. Life expectancy is 5 years less for Americans than other developed countries. And more than 1 in 5 adults delay or do not get care because of all these problems. I don't know about you, but it kind of smells like horse manure to me. We have a problem and we need to fix it. But I have a bad news for you. You've been lied to on how we're going to actually fix this problem. You've been told that AI is coming along and it's going to fix things with healthcare. But here's the problem. We've been told that about a lot of things. Fire, HL7, point solutions, value-based care, And now we're being told that AI agents are coming along and they're going to be the thing that fixes healthcare. But the problem is, we're looking at it like we're going to apply something to healthcare that we've already done, and we're going to do it a little differently. We don't need more shovels. We don't need different shovels, faster shovels. We don't need that. What we actually need is the car. And so you all are looking around your industry right now. You're doing planning for 2026, 2027, and in the out years, and you're trying to do these strategic plans, and you're applying AI at the periphery of these plans. You're like, oh, AI is going to help a little bit over here, and maybe a little bit over here. But at the center of some of these strategic initiatives, you need to have AI. Because AI is actually going to transform how this work gets done. And if we just apply it to the outside edge, you get another shovel. And so, why was the car so much more successful than the horse? It was easier, it was cheaper, it didn't smell as bad. There's all kinds of things that were better. The value proposition for the car was better than the horse. And so, I would posit that the way we actually fix healthcare is, like Mike said, we start with value. We start with ROAI. We start with the return on the investment that we're making. When we make that the center, the North Star for what we're doing. Then we can start looking at the other 3 things and we say, listen, yes, you should make everything you do better, faster, and cheaper. Everything across your enterprise should be better, faster, and cheaper, and it should be 20%-ish better, faster, and cheaper than it was yesterday. I completely agree. But that's a shovel. You also have to think about how you transform certain sections of your business and completely change how they work. And if you're not thinking about AI in that way, then you're missing a big point of how it's actually going to work. And the last piece that very few of us actually think about is the idea that there's going to be new business models that come in. Suddenly, there's a tire industry because now we have cars on the street that need tires. You have the Michelin Man, right? We have Michelin 5-star restaurants because they wanted to get you to drive your car to farther places and see new restaurants. We don't know what all those industries are yet, but they're coming. And if you're not paying attention, they're coming for your profit pools, they're coming for your organizations, they're coming for how we work. And so normally, I would have called these things horizons. I would have said Horizon 1, let's start with better, faster, cheaper. Horizon 2, let's transform some things. And Horizon 3, let's look at new business models. The problem is with AI, it's all moving too quickly, and they're all happening at the exact same time. So I'm going to challenge you today to think about your business differently. Don't just look at AI as a new shovel that we're going to do a little bit better, a little bit faster, a little bit cheaper. Start thinking about it in a way that says, we need to transform some of these parts of this industry that's really broken. And AI can help us with that. But we really have to focus on where we're going to use it and how we're going to use it as a strategic lever, not just another tactical one.